All right, so today we're going to take notes on 2.5 compound inequalities. And today is 11/14. So, compound inequalities. Combine two inequalities with and or. So, we're going to do an and example. What if I have x is greater than or equal to 2? I'm going to give myself, an arrow. And I'm going to say, let's go here with 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay? We're at 2, and it's greater than or equal to, so I'm going to shade in my circle, and I'm going to go larger. What if I have another one that's x is less than 5? Let's use the same markers for our line. So, same areas. This time we're at 5, which is between 4 and 6, but it's not or equal to, it is just less than. So we're going to go this way. So if I said 2 is less than or equal to x, which is less than 5, that actually means 2 is less than or equal to x, and x is less than 5. Okay, so we're going to create another line, use the same spots. But this time, we're going to combine only the sections that are the same. So this is a solid circle, this is an open circle, and everything in between. So that's what an and looks like. I'll give you a second to catch up. Okay, and scooch on down. And we're going to do an or example. So same situation, but this time we're going to have y is less than or equal to -2. This time we're going to set our markers as -4, -2, 0, 2, 4. Okay? So for y is equal to or less than -2, we're going to shade that in, and we're going to go this way. The next one is going to be y is greater than 1. Using the same scale, because y is simply greater than 1, we're going to have an open circle and then everything this way. Okay. Now we're going to say y is less than or equal to -2, or y is greater than 1. So this time, using the same scale, we're simply going to copy both of them. Because your x only has to satisfy one of those two, not both of them. Okay? I hope that makes sense. We're going to do another thing right here. We're going to write an inequality. A number, x, is greater than -8 and less than or equal to 4. That's a funky word problem, right? So what we're going to say is x is greater than -8 and less than or equal to 4. And so what we're going to do is we're going to need a number line. I'm thinking -8, -4, 0, 4, 8. Because it's and, we're going to move this into -8 is less than x which is less than or equal to 4. So we're going to start with an open circle here and a closed circle here, and the and is everything in between. Okay. I'm going to let you sit with that one for a second. Okay. Now we have one more example because we got to do some solving. Solve. Actually, you know what? I'm going to turn my page just because I want a little more room to write this. You'll be fine on your page, I'm sure. So I'm going to say solve. -3 is less than -2x plus 1 is less than or equal to 9. Okay. Now, you know how to solve problems when there's an equal sign or when there's a greater than or less than. But this is the first time that we're doing 2. So I'm going to go back to drawing a river, but this time I have 2 rivers. Because if I do something on one of these, I have to do it to all 3 sections. So we need to isolate this x. So what we need to do first is get a different colored pen, and then we need to subtract 1 from all 3 places. Okay? Okay. Now, this is that spot where we need to divide to get that x alone. We need to divide by a -2. I am hoping that is ringing some bells for you. Flip signs. Because we're dividing by negative, we have to flip the signs. So negative divided by negative is positive. 4 divided by 2 is 2. We're going to flip this sign that way. This is just x. We're going to flip this sign that way. Negative divided by positive is negative. 8 divided by 2 is 4. Okay. Reverse. To make least first. So now we have -4 is less than or equal to x, which is less than 2. Okay. And since we love a number line, I'm going to go -4, -2, 0, 2, 4. This is going to be a closed circle. Oops. Closed circle. This is going to be an open circle, and everything in between. There you go. And your homework this night is lesson 2.5, page 90, 1 through 12. And that is an assignment on your My ADA website. All right. I hope this made sense. Work with your table partner. You got this.